Greetings, whiskey folk, and welcome to the official Dram Association Unbottling of Wood-Fired Wonder Juice. Ooh, what a name. This is from the SMWS's December 2022 Outturn. I'm doing little bite-sized chunk videos for this one because everyone's busy in December. And this is an interesting one because it is a 0.1. Not only is it the first time we've ever seen this distillery here in SMWS Canada, it's the first release globally from the SMWS of this distillery. And its code is C6.1. So it's not just a regular malt distillery. No, the C, as you might have seen on the label, stands for cognac. Yeah, it's not even a whiskey. Mixing it up a bit. And I like a good cognac, especially at this time of year. I think cognacs and armagnacs, they feel festive. They feel different and interesting. It's a good malternative. And this one, from what I've read, is a particularly interesting malternative because it fills some very specifically whiskey niche sort of tick boxes. All right, let's get into the details. It was distilled in the Appellation Cognac Borderie Contrôlée. My French is awful. I'm sorry if I butchered that. From what I understand, that is the Borderies sub-region of the Cognac region, which is the oldest and rarest region, and actually is where the town of Cognac is, which is kind of cool. So it's proper OG Cognac. Wood-fired wonder juice, as the name would describe, it actually even has wood-fired stills still, which is the original traditional way of doing it. Alrighty, it is from a cognac barrel, funnily enough. It is an XO. So cognac doesn't generally tell you the exact age of the spirit, usually because it's a blend of different ones. In this case, it is a single cask, but they've kept with tradition. We know they're very traditional. Look, wood-fired wonder juice, wood-fired, very traditional. The original, smallest region of cognac, a really tiny, interesting, unique distillery. Yeah, they probably just plumb wouldn't let the SMWS know how old it is. Or if they did, they'd said, you're not allowed to put it on the bottle. They're going full-on traditional, just saying it's extra old. And that's really all we need to know. The most important thing, of course, is it delicious? And the tasting notes would suggest so. Powerful and savoury in equal measure, with notes of fresh breads, earth, light fruits, and honey, with many oils and spice on the palate. 510 bottles came out of this cognac cask, or barrel, and it's interesting to call it a cognac barrel, because most places in the world a barrel is a specific size of cask, and it's definitely not 510 bottles worth. Yeah. Very cool. It says specifically from a single cask. We do know it is a single cask spirit. All right, let's give it a try. I'm very, very intrigued. Can't find the opening. There we go. All right, these are often very interesting colours. Oh yeah, nice golden honey colour. And I don't think I mentioned before, one particularly interesting thing about this cognac is that it is 67.9 ABV. Yeah. One of the stronger SMWS releases I've had. Not the strongest. I think we've had one or two, maybe two whiskies stronger than that. I think, but we've definitely had some rum stronger than that. Especially if the current record for the strongest SMWS release I've had, Make You Strong Like Lion. The first rum I ever had from the SMWS, which was eye-wateringly strong, frankly. Wow. It smells smoky. Why does it smell smoky? That makes no sense. The still is wood fired. There's no peating of the grapes. That's not a thing. Why does it smell smoky? That's so interesting. Oh, smoked blackberries, blueberries. No, not blueberries, blackberries, blackcurrants. That's the word I'm looking for. Smoked blackcurrants. Cassis, if we're going with the French. Look at me remembering a French word. I'm probably getting it wrong. No, I think that's right. Yeah, because the liqueur is crème de cassis. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's cool. Ooh. So apparently this region of cognac is known to have particularly nutty and floral cognacs. And they're never really released on their own. They're always blended with the Petit Champagne and the Grand Champagne regions to make a fully more rounded spirit. You know, kind of like how back in the day, Islays weren't released ever on their own because they were very powerful flavour and they needed to be blended with other whiskies to make them commercially viable, in a sense, because they didn't believe that people wanted those full flavours. And from what I understand, that's kind of the French equivalent. One thing that I'm still trying to figure out why is there's very little information about this whiskey or this distillery out there on the internet. But one thing I did find was an auction house that was auctioning off some... did I say whiskey? I might keep saying whiskey. I mean cognac if I say whiskey right now. I'm usually presenting whiskey, as you know. But one auction house had this listed, and in the description said that the distillery, which, by the way, is called M&H Bordeaux, Bonneau, Bonneau, Bonneau knows. Something like that. It's, there's not much information out there other than that it is small and wood-fired and unique and very interesting. But the auction house described it as the Port Ellen of cognac distilleries, which is kind of cool. I don't know if that means it's closed. Again, couldn't really find any information about its status. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, either way, this is a particularly unique spirit and a great release for Christmas time. It's got that wow factor to it. You know what this wants? This wants a cigar. The higher proof and the really big, nutty, fruity flavors. This would be an incredible cognac paired with a cigar. Or a pipe. Or cheese, if you're not a smoking person. Yeah, that's something I learned recently is almost every spirit that pairs particularly well with pipe tobacco and cigar tobacco pairs really well with good strong cheeses as well. So if you're not a smoker, but you really like a good blue cheese, maybe. Actually, blue cheese would be great with this. Or like a strong, sharp, aged cheddar. Yeah, good alternative. Speaking of food and SMWS, the SMWS chocolates are about to be released. We've just finalised our label design, and they should be in store in a matter of days, hopefully. In time for Christmas is the plan. So yeah, check out that. Thanks to Uncouth Chocolates for partnering with the SMWS and their staff on those. They're pretty damn cool. Maybe I should see if I can get the wonderful folks from Uncouth Chocolates to do a video with me, and we can taste the whiskies and taste the chocolates with them. I'll see if they're into that. Anyway, Wood-Fired Wonder Juice, the first ever release from M&H Bordeaux Distillery, is available right now in a very limited quantity at stratliquor.com/SMWS. Direct link in the show notes for $318.17. $318.17 for a never-before-seen, maybe never seen again, really interesting, unique cognac. Wonderful. All right. Tune in to the next video. I'll see you there.